Springfield, Massachusetts at the St. Michael's Cemetery, and we're looking at the very old Holy Innocents section. This is the section where the babies are buried. This is not holy ground, and there's two of these sections. A more modern one at the bottom of the hill from the 1940s till today, so it's about 80 years old. And this is the section from 1871 until the 1940s. And you see a lot of stones, which is a great sight. They're very uniform. That's a sign that a fraternal group was buying some of these stones for the young children that died. These babies are not baptized. They're in a section of the cemetery that was never made holy on purpose. And then I've never seen a section so large, but Springfield's a large place. And remember, you had all these immigrants coming in. They had children, and they died very young from all these infectious diseases right from the first day of birth until a point that they weren't baptized. Now remember, the baptized children can be buried in the main section of the cemetery, and so you don't get to see how much death there was among young people. In some mill cities like Holyoke and Chicopee, Fall River, there was 50% mortality rate before the age of 10 years old, which is incredible. Nowadays, it's nothing like that. And so a good sign is, though, the stones are very similar to so many, and that's because, again, a fraternal group paid them off. Now, as you look down the side of this hill, we see another potter's field, right? This is the second one, and this is the older of the two. So we saw a potter's field on one stop that was younger, so this is the equivalent of 1871 to the 1940s. There's not very many stones. There's a lot of flat stones, but not very many even of those. So the fraternal groups that were paying for them just paid for the burial plot, which is a lot. And they might have paid for a short service, maybe right at the cemetery itself in this chapel. And so you can see in a very large cemetery like this, these sections are absolutely enormous. And you should wander around and read some of both the paupers' graves in the potter's field and the babies' graves in the Holy Innocents section to get a sense of the incredible mortality. So thank you for coming here.